Fargo Cup going on this weekend. It's a huge weekend here in Winter Park, Colorado, and Grant County, Colorado in general. We got the Wells Fargo Ski Cup going on all weekend, and it's a huge event. Get out there, check out the silent auction, take part in the restaurants and bars and all the festivities going on at the base of Winter Park Resort. Kicking off the show, I got producer Mike Turner, legend in the making, on the show. What's going on, Mike?
Well, I got to hurry up and finish up the show because I'm the MC. I'm the race MC as well.
We got a lot of connections going on to the weekend here.
Yeah.
We got the Star Spangled Banner vocalist who's on the show, competitor. We got the MC. We've got me, who will be frequenting the weekend. So
it's a great weekend. It's fun. I've been doing it. This is my 25th year.
25th year
participating in it.
Let's talk about why this is such a big deal.
Well, it was like, initially it was, probably the big fundraiser for the National Sports Center for the Disabled. I think they, when they first got started, it was such a grassroots thing.
And Winter Park is one of the key locations for the National Sports Center for the Disabled. We have an incredible program here. We've got
started here.
We've got a shop dedicated to the equipment and advancing these athletes and adapting to each individual athlete to get them on the slopes.
Yeah, it started here. Hal O'Leary, it was kind of funny. He'll probably tell us a little story, but, he kind of started with a few kids out of Children's Hospital, and he said it was, he told me it was pretty much a nightmare day, but he knew that it needed to be done. That very first day was, pretty bad, but after that it became... and this, something that guided him. He was drawn to it. So
I don't know.
It started right here.
I don't even know how many volunteers are a part of the NSCD here in town, but I don't know how many locals. You ask them, tons of volunteers.
Tons. I think they do like 1,500 volunteers now.
It's incredible.
Because it's year round. Yeah. The organization is not just winter. It started on a winter level, but I mean they do kayaking.
Skiing, it's all over the place, right?
No, they do kayaking, rock climbing, rafting programs. They have this awesome therapeutic horse riding program out at the Snow Mountain Ranch here, so it's a great organization doing great things. You see
they're a lot more dialed in, and I'm sure things have come a long way since Hal's first time, just dragging a few people out.
It's a big operation now. Actually, Hal's been all over the world training. People in Japan and Australia and down in Chile, and starting programs on all the other continents. Pretty much anybody that has a place where they can get out on a ski hill, he's taking it.
You ever seen Warren Miller's Steep and Deep?
Oh yeah,
they got a great feature in there on this little girl that's here with the NSD program. It's fun to see how far it's come since.
That's funny. I haven't thought about that in a long time, but awesome. So it's Wells Fargo Ski Cup weekend. Should be fun. A lot of stuff going on. There's an awesome silent auction tent right out by the Zephyr. I encourage everybody to get over there. I mean, they have trips and golf and
donations
clothes.
Rival anything else in town. It's huge, the amount of stuff donated.
Yep.
So it's a lot of fun to just wander through and get your name put on a few items.
Yeah, and so it was yesterday and then today, and then they close it off, and so Sunday it's closed up, but well worth it. And this is the big fundraiser for them. I know they are doing really well with some of their golf tournaments now as well, but this is their big winter fundraiser. It's definitely a big
theme to our show today, too. So,
I
think you mentioned Hal O'Leary. Founder is going to be on the show.
Hal's going to be on the show. And you got Hal's a character. He's a great man.
We're going to have Jonathan Monroe up from Boulder, Colorado. He is the area president for Wells Fargo, which is a big deal.
Wells Fargo,
awesome of him to take his time to get up here.
Wells Fargo is pretty amazing what they do across the world. I don't know. We were kind of talking through some emails, and some of their volunteer time is just absolutely crazy that they put into each of their communities.
Dollars and the time and the hours, and I think he even said that
their employees are part of the volunteer
they're
corps.
They're very supportive of their employees volunteering to their communities.
So NSCD is very blessed to have Wells Fargo as a title sponsor for the event. So the regional president,
driving all up just for our show.
Area president. Not sure if I butchered his title.
Area president.
Yes, I think that's what it said. But he's a great guy, and he's new to Colorado, and so he's pretty excited about the weekend. His kids are up, and I know they're going to be skiing in the kids race tomorrow, so it should be fun.
And Mark Urich is a competitor and also a vocalist, singing the national anthem So he's going to be a busy guy this weekend. He's got a lot of pressure on him from every direction possible. So.
Mark's a great cat. He's been competing for a few years. Grew up in Colorado, but he didn't actually ski until late in life, and he met Elena Nichols. She's awesome. I've hung out with Elena a lot. I've known her for a lot of years now.
She's a medalist?
Oh, yeah. Elena is... Well, she's kind of retiring, but I know she's going to do the summer this summer. But she started in the Olympics, not skiing at all. She started in wheelchair basketball, and they won the gold. And so she's a gold medalist summer. And then somebody got her into skiing, and she got into a sit ski and fell in love with it. And then she took I'm not sure, and Elena probably slapped me if I get it wrong, but she won gold in the slalom, but I think she also won bronze or gold in the downhill in Vancouver.
And Mark's up and coming. He just missed the Sochi cutoff in 2014, but something tells me we're going to get to see some fun things for him the next couple of years going into Korea. So
yeah, it was kind of funny because Elena and Mark hooked up and chatted, and she got him into skiing, and so. I literally within a day or two after he was enrolled in a competitive camp and wanted to bust into it. Mark's a pretty intense guy. Yeah. Wants to compete. He's been an athlete his whole life. So yeah.
And that's going to be all our contributions to the Wells Fargo weekend. And of course, we're always one of our favorite spots on the show. Grand County Pet Pals, love those guys.
I'm a big supporter of the arts and the animals, and I'm always going to have that on the show.
Grand County in general, every shop is dog friendly. It's rare that you can go into a place and not be allowed to take your dog. It's not that kind of town.
Exactly. We got to have our dogs and our animals, and they do a great job. Pet Pals are good. So Mara's going to pop by and talk about what they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be a good show.
Looking forward to the show.
You going to get out there?
Huh?
You going skiing?
I'm going to go find my next, the tagline for Winter Park Ski Resort. Village at Winter Park is one of our key sponsors, so big thanks to those guys.
You got to check out their website too, just FYI, events at winterparkresort.com/events if you ever want to know what's going on.
Lots going
on. The mountain, because there's tons going on. Constantly. Ice skating rink, they do this disco.
Broomball nights.
Broomball night is Tuesday night. They do these disco skate parties on Friday nights. It's like a riot. They got a big old disco ball and lights.
Free plug, check out Vertical Bistro right there at the Village, our newest
restaurant. Local restaurateur Tim Hubbard, great. Took over the old Cheeky Monk and awesome.
It's rocking, man.
Awesome.
Elk chili is to die for. It's pretty incredible.
Haven't had the elk chili. I'm going to have to get in there for that.
Get there. We're going to take a quick break, talk elk chili, and when we come back, we're going to have a great show for you guys. So stick around, refresh that coffee, and we'll see you shortly.
Indeed.